Sure, many people would like to ask is what it really feels like to have a #1 book, to be #1 on the bestseller chart, and does it lessen any the more of these that you actually have? What's that feeling like when you actually see it there at the top of the book charts?
It's absolutely heavenly. In the past, I read a book called Riders, and the bank manager came to the weekend, about 3 weekends before, and he said, I'm afraid you've got to sell your house to Cotswolds, lovely old property, but don't think your dirty little book will get you out of it. and then the darling dirty little book went to #1. And I must say, I went out into the field, I just cried because I was so grateful. And I just think about it, still, I mean, when Jump went to #1, I was so pleased. It was heaven. I mean, it's sort of God coming down and blessing you, really. It's lovely.
Do you ever sort of stop by the side of those special displays that they have in bookshops and have a quick look and see if anybody's going to be buying them? Do you go in disguise or anything like that?
I've seen authors moving their books up all the time. It's just thrilling. And I mean, the lovely thing is that there is you in your shed writing a book, and there are people out there buying it. And at the moment, it sounds terribly sort of conceited thing to say, but Jump has now sold nearly 70,000. And I think that's a runner crowd at Twickenham. And it's incredible. I mean, there's me, small me in my shed, and then there's this runner crowd, which is heaven, isn't it?
Another question that's come through is about the process of writing, of course. You spent so much time writing this book, and all of a sudden, there you are, you've written the last line, you've finished that off, the final full stop goes in there. What's the next thing you do? Is it a case of, do you have a ritual there? Do you pop a bottle of champagne? Do you sit back? Do you have something that you do at the end? What's the feeling like?
It's a very strange feeling, because actually it's back like we're back at school. You've handed in an essay, and is your school mistress going to like it? Because unless my publishers like it, and I was so insecure about Jump that I actually wrote them a letter and said, I'm really worried about this book. If you don't like it, I'll pay back the advance. I was so worried about it. And you wait for the publisher and the agent to say it's okay, and then you don't worry about the champagne until much later. It's also the other thing that I find is I love my characters so much. When I finish the book, it's like seeing them all going off in a boat, you know. I'm quite sad.
It's a very decorative question, actually. I'd like to read it in full because I think it needs to do justice here. How do you actually go about writing the book? At what stage do you have that storyline in your head? And do you have that basic idea and then do the research? Or is it research area, such as an orchestra, or racing comes up every single time for your storyline? How do you actually go? What's the process there?
I think it's very, sometimes you get an idea and it gets going. I mean, I'm so disorganised that I sit in this shed in the bottom of the garden, and I have a manual typewriter called Monica. And Monica has a pair of scissors attached to a piece of string, which I scissor and paste on. and I get my ideas, I get my characters, and I have great fanfare. I have Rupert Campbell Black, I have another character, and every time I get an idea about that character, I put a bit in there. But then, of course, the blissful research starts. And for Jump, it was heaven, because I went racing, and I went to see trainers, and I went to see owners and horses that I admired, and it was marvellous, because if you're a groupie like me, and you suddenly love horses, and you love a particular horse like Corto Star or Best Mate Lass, RMP, and you've gone into them, which I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah. And of course, as we know, Worcester Racecourse appears in this book too. How important was that for you?
Oh, tremendously. And I came to a wonderful Ladies' Day, and there's a very naughty chapter in Ladies' Day.
Sorry about that.
No, it is. And Ladies' Day, and I went, that's in the book, anyway, I hope you might read it, but it is, Ladies' Day was wonderful, and also Sir Richard's Hospice is in it, because, and this is, I think, very interesting for writers, because you make a terrible mistake of making very black characters and very white characters. And I have a foul character called Shane Murchison. He's a villainous sort of, I mean, he's a businessman, he's not very nice. But at the moment he comes to the Richard Hospice's lunch, there's a very touching moment when he gets up in his beautiful white suit, looking very glamorous. Everybody fancies him. He just goes up there to the microphone and he just says, "Sir Richard Hospice looked after my mother, and this was the most wonderful moment." And a lovely quote that Marilyn Peachy gave me. Death comes to all of us, but some of us die in better ways than others. And I thought this was very moving, so I put this in the book. And so that, and then there was a wonderful, there's a marvellous horse called Family Dog in the book, which is absolutely useless. The family dog is always racist. And anyway, he comes to Worcester the day before the big floods, and it's all completely flooded. And I went to Worcester that day before the big floods, and Worcester was the only racecourse site in England that had been cancelled, and there was the owners and trainers' bars was shut, the hospitality room I think was flooded, the paddock was flooded. Anyway, and all this it was so wet. And in the book, the family dog is last, and he looks at the seagulls, and he looks at the lake, and he trots along. Unfortunately, all the other horses fall, and so he treads between us, and he wins.